Ciao, homie!
So the Rogue Invitational 2021, the finals coming up in about 2 weeks from now, and we have a great list of competitors. We have Jerry Pritchett coming in, the deadlift monster, but may still be suffering with some injuries. We'll see how that plays out. We then have Martins Licis, who we have not seen in a couple of years, given the unfortunate circumstances he had with the car accident while he was riding his bike and so forth. He's just kind of had a couple of different setbacks, but finally back into the mix, and back into the mix in a big way at the Rogue Invitational 2021, the Strongman event with the biggest purse of all time, I believe. At least that's what I believe Laz and Liz said. And while we're at it, after we're done talking about the competitors, let's talk about what that purse has reached so you can all get that information. We then have Rob Kearney making his return after his recent health diagnosis and coming back looking very strong, looking very prepared. And you know me, I look back at past competition results these days, and he looks pretty strong with a lot of these events and his chances. You then have the current World's Strongest Man, Tom Stoltman, who will be competing as well. And Luke Stoltman, the current Europe's Strongest Man, will also be competing at the Rogue Invitational 2021. So very interesting to see how he and his brother Tom will compete after very recently competing at Britain's Strongest Man, which I'll do another separate video about. So we'll see kind of how they peak for each of these and which one they give more priority and how they're able to compete that closely after another competition. Then we have Brian Shaw, 4-time World's Strongest Man and just a legend of the sport. So it'll be interesting to see Brian come compete after competing at the Shaw Classic, of course, and doing very, very well there. We then have Mikhail Shivlikov, who Big Laz was saying tore his Achilles during the Shaw Classic, so he's still competing here. We'll see what he's able to bring to the table, and hopefully a speedy recovery to him. That was difficult to hear, and nobody wants to hear that. We then have Alexei Novikov, the 2020 World's Strongest Man, and the guy who's been just on a tear in Giants Live and WUS competitions this year, winning or coming close to winning in so many competitions, and just making his mark among the greatest strongmen of all time. We then have Mateusz Kiliaskowski, who is now returning in his second competition. The first one was WUS Dubai, after his long time away, rehabbing that tricep after multiple surgeries there, but looked very, very good at WUS Dubai, and we'll see what happens here at the Rogue Invitational 2021. We then have JF Caron, 9 times Canada's Strongest Man, funny enough. Not currently Canada's Strongest Man. I don't think he competed this year. Gabriel Rayom holds that designation. But JF, always a podium threat. And we'll see what JF is able to bring to the table this time around. So those are the competitors for the Rogue Invitational 2021. Let's have a look at the predictions by clicking right here.